we are back. So this being the Thanksgiving episode, I want to do something a little different. I think I've always done um, sort of like three things you're thankful for kind of thing. I think I want to do a little tweak on that. And this time we'll do three things we're thankful for and three things we hope to be thankful for before the end of the year. Some things that's like, hey, if things fall into place, this would be, some things that we're sort of looking forward to before the end of the year. So big or small. And then I think good or bad, we'll go a little different. We'll do good or bad uh, past holidays. I was like, maybe particularly Thanksgiving would be great, but like, what's like a good thing about, actually, let's say, maybe we'll keep it sort of a little more focused. It's like a good thing about the Thanksgiving holiday and a bad thing about the Thanksgiving holiday from your past, because I think those might be interesting. So, sound good?
Sounds good. So the first one was three things we are thankful for this year, and then the what was the other one? Three things we want to be hopeful for, or
Yeah, it's basically three things we're thankful for, in this as we're getting towards the end of the year, and it could be, it could be bigger life things or something like that, but just three things we're thankful for. And then I think the bonus will be three things that we are looking forward to at the end of the year, being thankful that we had. So maybe some things that we're hoping for in the next 6 weeks, kind of thing.
gotcha. Okay, yep.
And big breaths, stretch, get limber. 3, 2. Hello and welcome back. As you noted, probably this is again a special episode with our little turkey gobble starting this whole thing off, because it is Turkey Day. It is Thanksgiving. If you don't know what that is, look it up. If you do know what it is, just get ready for a lot of nap time, because if you're like me, napping is a very essential part of celebrating the Thanksgiving holiday. Along with football games and all the other stuff that's out there, a good solid nap, that's what we're looking for. Like bears hibernating, those kinds of good naps. And I'm not talking the Chicago Bears, I'm talking like those big furry guys that like to take a long time to take a good nap. This is Building Better Developers. This is Developreneur. I am Rob Broadhead, one of the founders, also a founder of RB Consulting, where we go out and we help you leverage technology that you have or the technology world and find some technology that you need to make your life, your business better, whether that's through simplification, automation, integration. We find ways to just like take that technology sprawl and all the related pain and anguish and turn it into a work of joy and allowing you to get your stuff done better. Good thing, bad thing. We're going to switch it up a little bit in this special episode and talk about it's a good thing and a bad thing about Thanksgiving in past or in general. Now, the good thing for me is this is a day, like there's a couple of holidays and stuff like that, where I have historically, in large portions of my life, spent a lot of time in a kitchen. Now, I'm a little Julia Childish type person in that when I'm spending time in the kitchen, there is usually a bottle of wine or a half a dozen of those, a big pile like cheese of varying sorts, crackers, fruit, veggies, snacky stuff. And I am a snack meister in those kind of situations. So I love sitting there cooking. I've even baked occasionally, but usually it's more the cooking side of it, while like snacking, having a drink, talking to whoever else is there. Just good, like enjoying life moments. The a downside or a bad part of it is all of that food sticks around for days. And I don't mean like in the refrigerator as leftovers. I mean on me. I usually gain lots of weight and then I'm like feeling bad the rest of the month and like, all right, I gotta like work this stuff off because I have that obligatory nap. And then because I have so much food and so much of the same kind of stuff for the next several days, napping is a very more large portion of my Thanksgiving Thursday through the weekend. And now I got to wake him up. We're going to poke him so he can get out of his nap. Is Michael, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, my name is Michael Meloche. I'm one of the co-founders of Developreneur, also the founder of Envision QA, where we help businesses pretty much launch their or fix their software stacks and make sure that the software they have really meets the demands of the business. Past holidays, good and bad. Oh, let me start with the good. For most of my life growing up, I had a large extended family. We had lots of relatives. My mother was a child of five, and our I'm part of that grandchildren, and there of that, there's about 6 or 7 of us, and of that, we now have great grandchildren going out even further. For many years, we always tried to get together when we were all up in Michigan. We would go to one family or another, and we would always kind of be like a full family gathering, almost like a yearly family, like, hey, everyone come together kind of event. And there were many years where there was lots of food, lots of naps, like you said, lots of football, Detroit Lions, big football up there, even when we lose. But we always would take turns in the kitchen, helping out, setting up the placemat. There'd always be tons of food. Bad side to that is depending upon which house it was at, there were pets. And I'm going to tell a funny story about one time. My one aunt had a beagle, and this beagle was hell bent on getting whatever he could get anytime there was food in the kitchen. If there were frozen biscuits on the counter, he would wait till someone walks out of the room. He would jump up, grab a biscuit, and disappear. Napkins, gone. My favorite memory is when someone opened up the refrigerator door and the dog bolted right in and got a whole pie. So those were still good moments, but unfortunately, we didn't have pies. We're missing food from our dinner table. But that's just the kind of good and bad that goes with these holiday seasons. And then there's always, the occasional argument about a football game or whatever. But those are both the good and the bad, can also be good times with the holidays.
So that leads us into it being a special. Wanted to go through, which is something we've done in the past. It's Thanksgiving holiday, so let's talk about what we are thankful for. So I'm going to start with, let's do 3 things that we're going to talk about, each of us. We're going to do 3 things that we are thankful for. In this mostly like looking at the year back, like what are some things that we are thankful for here? Now, for me, I'll go with I have low hanging fruit in a sense here, is that I got married this year. It sometimes feels like it's like weird that it was this year, but yes, earlier this year. And so that is definitely something to be thankful for, is that, you find somebody and it's not just the marrying that person, it's like the family that comes with it and things like that have been, it just made my life more full and very enjoyable. Regular basis, when you've, doubled or tripled the size of your family as we have, then you just have a lot more people that you get to relate to and with, and all the good times related to that. Another good thing is related to the family and things like that is I've also became an empty nester this year, is that I had like the final kids moved out. Oh, crossing my fingers that they won't move back, but got people out. And that's just like people talk about it, it's like now you get to go do things you want to do and stuff like that. But it's more about the whole they are able to do that. That you worry about when you kick somebody out of the nest that they're just going to go boom and then just like face plant. But when you kick them out of the nest and they actually are able to like fly away, even if they look like Woodstock like bouncing all over the place, that's okay. At least they're flying and they're getting there and they'll get better. So hugely thankful for that. And then for in a just like almost soppy kind of thing, I guess, is I'm thankful for you guys. I am thankful for this. I am thankful that we have made some adjustments this year. We really did change up the way the podcast works and some of these other things. And it is, we've tried a little bit. We have like a different channel. We've had YouTube for a long time, but we never really did the podcast out there. There were 2 very different things, and in melding those things, it has changed how we've done podcasts. It's changed my view of the podcast and like my preparation and things like that. It's actually freed up some more time because the guy on the other side there does the editing and a lot of the footwork and kind of stuff that's involved with this. And I'm thankful that you guys, because we are still seeing, some growth and things like that. We're seeing people come back. I would be more thankful if people send us more feedback, but that'll come later. But I just want to say, like, this has been a good year so far. Really like how it's going. So getting finding things to be thankful for is actually pretty easy. Now, setting that up, let's see if Michael can do the same and give us like three just bam, bam, bam things that he's thankful for.
Sure. Let me start off with, and I've mentioned this before, I'm very thankful for all the support I've had this year in going through the business relaunch. At the end of last year, I had really started to plan and get into that mode and get into the relaunch. And it really took a community to get across the line. It took the family being supportive, it took classes and people I worked with to kind of get that relaunch off the ground and find the business members and business to, kind of sustain it and keep things moving forward. And with that, I'm thankful for the customers and again, all the people that supported me through that. Which leads me to my second one, which is family and friends. So with a lot of the kind of relaunch, I had to really be focused and heads down. So I didn't have a lot of time early in the year with family and friends. But once I got the launch done, I was able to spend more time with family and friends. We actually had a friend things, kind of like a Thanksgiving in June. Kind of just get all the friends together. We had a lot more time where we had more cookouts. Got to see what a whole hog cooked in a pit looked like. That was kind of interesting. So that was kind of fun. I had some more family and friend events kind of going on. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for you guys and this community. If we didn't do Building Better Developers, we could easily find ourselves working on other projects and other things and trying to help and mentor people. But this really keeps us focused on the community, helping you guys, and it helps push us to be better and not just better developers, but better people. And it's through you guys that helps us improve through our content, through these podcasts, through our blogs. And, just really thankful for you guys. And Rob, we've worked together for years, our friendship, I'm thankful for that.
I am thankful right now that I was not on mute because I was thinking I was. So now this is the interesting one. So that those are all, obviously we could go on for days because we are very blessed to be where we're at and some of the things that we've done. But now looking forward a little bit in our, crystal balls, as it were, is like, what is it that we are, we'll say are hoping for or expecting to be thankful for as we get to the end of the year? Because right now, it's, as we mentioned, Turkey Day, it's Thanksgiving. We've got, roughly 5 weeks, 6 weeks left, something like that to the end of the year. So what is it that we are looking forward to in this, in these next few weeks that'll be something we will look back and be like thankful for we got it, whether it's a big thing or a little thing. And so I've got these are questions that are a little bit self-serving to me because I'm just looking at stuff like I got actually a couple of things to look forward to. One is I mentioned the children. I've got another child that hopefully will be graduating college in the next couple of weeks here. So I'll be able to be very thankful that he has made it through there and like slogged his way through it and gotten out and gotten his degree and able to go out and do his own thing because it's like, yeah, he's sort of doing his own thing, but now just the same reason we do this is I want, my kids are the same way. I want them to go out and do work that they enjoy. And so I'm very much looking forward to that and hoping to be thankful for that as we go through it. Another thing that is an oddity that I picked up I don't know if it's an oddity, but it's something we picked up a few years ago is there's these advent calendar things that you can do. Now, several years ago, we started with one that was an advent calendar and it was wine. It comes from all the grocery stores and they would have a little wine thing. And you can go and each day they have like a little bottle of wine. You get to try it out. There's also like there are cheese ones, there's chocolate ones, there's teas, there's whiskeys, there's cigars, there's little like knickknacks. There's all sorts of advent calendars. And so this year we've got a couple of them that we've got one that is just like a general activity kind of calendar. We've got a new wine one that's a different wine set. And then we've got a cheese one as well. So we'll be working on figuring out if they're wine and cheese pairings or not. But it's just a fun way to really like every day of the holiday of, going basically between Thanksgiving and Christmas to just have something that's a little different. And so that, along with my traditional watching Christmas movies through thanks or through December is something that I'm looking forward to when I get to the end of the month, of being able to say, wow, once again, I was blessed to be able to do this. I had some time, was able to chill, have some good time in front of a fire, or, under a blanket or whatever it is, and just like chilling and relaxing for a little bit. The third thing that I'm looking forward to being thankful for is actually to be thankful for like wrapping up, having a period of time that I can actually take some vacation of some sort. Not necessarily travel and stuff like that, although that may be part of it, but being able to get all of the work stuff together in a way that I am not scrambling to get things done on, December 30th or 31st. I don't have anything that's like a burning task that I want to get done this year. Like a couple of years ago when it was the developer book, it was going to go out by that year, and it was published at like 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve. It's like one of those it's like as close as you could get to not making it, but made it happen. I have set myself up to not have to do this year. So as long as no surprises come, anything like that, I'm looking forward to New Year's Eve being to be thankful for the fact that I can just chill and enjoy New Year's Eve. How about yourself?
So what I'm most immediately that I'm looking forward to is the day after Thanksgiving. Typically in our family, my wife does not like anything Christmas going up till the day after Thanksgiving. So the day after Thanksgiving, the first thing I'm going to be doing is taking out all those Christmas decorations and decorating the house. Or as my wife says, Christmas threw up in our house because I go a little overboard with the decorations sometimes. I'm my mother's son, so she used to decorate with like nutcrackers up in the front lawn. My mom was better at doing it than I am. Yes, sometimes when I do it, it does look like Christmas just threw up in the house. But that's partially because if I'm allowed to get away with it, there is like no surface not touched by something Christmas. I got Christmas houses, decorations. I like it. It's fun. Um, with that, also come December 1st, my wife has been nagging me for weeks now to watch Die Hard. So that will be the annual kickoff of the Christmas shows that we'll be watching throughout the month. We typically binge watch all the Hallmark Christmas shows up until the week of Christmas, or probably about 10 days before Christmas. And then we pretty much just binge all the Christmas holiday shows. That's pretty much all we watch all the time. I'm also thankful the fact that the elections are over and that's no longer really on the news, and we're back to calmness. So, you kind of get that pause. But also with the Christmas movies, we get into drinking the eggnog, maybe add some brandy to it, cooking the Christmas cookies together as we do the Christmas decorations. We have a lot of fun with that. And then the last thing I'm also thankful for is, like you said, at the end of the year, typically after Christmas, if I get any games, I'll sit down. I get about a week where I'm allowed to have the big screen TV all to myself, and I'm allowed to just binge games, which is just kind of my annual tradition, along with the college basketball. I'm allowed the Final Four and the final, but and finally, just glad that it's the end of the year. I'm looking forward to just really getting through Christmas, spending time with more family and friends, maybe getting out to some Christmas parades, go out drive around, look at some Christmas decorations. We've got a couple small town centers around here that they really kind of go all out and deck out. So it's kind of fun. You just kind of go out, watch. Maybe there's caroling sometimes. So it's really for us, this last month of the year is a lot more family time, a lot more Christmas, a lot more relaxation, and a little bit of work in there. But, we keep it as light as we can going into the end of the year.
And I think that's part of it is we've got to remember, all of us need to remember that it is easy to like work our way right through a holiday. And the next thing you know, the holiday's over and you're into the drudgery of January, February, March kind of stuff. And so enjoy it while you have it so that, even if you get to January 4th or 5th and you're like, geez, I need a vacation, even though you took 2 weeks off, at least you got those 2 weeks off and you were able to, maybe get some stuff done. Maybe there's a game that you want to complete or, a puzzle that you want to finally, put together or a room that you're going to clean in your house because it's been driving you nuts. Whatever it is, it's like spend a little time and, in a sense, treat yourself. Do some things that are going to make you happy because it's too easy to go through life and not be doing the things that make us happy. There's so many things that we have to do anyways. So, take a little time and find one of those tasks or hobbies. Hey, if you want to enjoy writing us an email, you can do that and shoot us an email at info@developaneur.com. I'm not going to ruin the rest of your turkey day telling about all the ways that you can contact us. If you want to say hi, say, here's what you're thankful for, that's awesome. We're going to be thankful for you anyways. We have spent, I think, enough of your time. I want to, again, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. If you've taken a little bit out of your day, or maybe you're doing this while you're cooking and doing all of that prep work, awesome. Now it's time to just like turn us off, shut things out, and actually embrace the day and embrace the family and the friends and all of those around you. We'll still be here because we are coming back. We're going to kick back into our season of building better habits, and then we'll have a couple more holiday episodes because we also want to like keep it a little lighter and a little easier. That being said, go out there and have yourself a great day, a great week, and we will talk to you next time. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And I totally forgot last episode, we didn't even have bonus stuff. It's like holidays, and we didn't have the bonus was we let everybody just go away. We're like, okay, we're done. So for you guys, I will just throw a little extra bonus of since you're sitting here watching this, again, thank you so much. It's like it's very nice for us to be able to do this and not have to have like some sort of like black thing to black out our face or maybe like a bag over our face or something like that. And we appreciate that you guys don't send us like, hate mail or anything like that. Not to mention, it's just fun to add a little bit more to this. This is one of those things I'm thankful for that we have this ability to do stuff a little bit different and throw like a little bit of a curveball into some of these discussions. And sometimes it's to show something or display something. It just doesn't translate to the podcast side. Thank you so much for your time. For those of you that have the subscribers and stuff like that, and we're just going to keep on plugging along. We're going to keep providing you guys content because we would like to have it. We like doing it, and we love being able to do this for you. We like to take our blessings and pass those on to you guys. I'll give you parting thoughts.
Well, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And again, we are so thankful for the community and everyone. And we just enjoy doing this. And we have just so many years of experience that we just like to share and help you grow. And you help us grow. And I'll just throw out one little bonus. Since tomorrow is Black Friday and the following Monday is Cyber Monday, if you need any tech, that's the time to shop.
Yes, it very much is because, hey, geeks need deals too. We need to, there's always that like bonus little thing to do something that you really want, get what you really want. Maybe it is to like, upgrade improve your geek cred a little bit and all of that goodness. And yeah, guys, go out there, enjoy it. Don't elbow anybody too hard. And we will see you next time around. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. There.